plus 1 equals 2. Sounds simple, but for students struggling in math, that simple equation can equal a lack of confidence and fear. I'm joined by Lynette Groves. She is the owner of Mathnasium in Scottsdale and North Scottsdale. Great to see you.
Great to see you too.
So what is Mathnasium?
We're a math learning center. We work only on math. Our goal is to increase a child's confidence in math. Most kids that walk through our door typically had a bad experience with math, don't feel confident in their skills. It's not that they're bad in math, they just feel intimidated by math. And so our main goal is to first erase that and help them feel good about it.
And I know you guys use the Mathnasium method. What is that?
So basically, in our program, the first step is to test a student, find out what they know and what they don't know. And then from that assessment, we customize a learning plan for them. So when they're in school, you know, the teacher may say we have to work on this today and tomorrow we work on that. Some kids aren't ready to move along at that pace. So when they come into the center, we're working on what they need to know and at their speed.
So that is kind of a unique strategy, because I know there's some students as young as 5 in a class like this. So you test each student individually.
We do. It's one-on-one instruction in a group setting. So the student sits with an instructor working on their own learning plan, but the instructor is giving individual attention to each student at their section.
So how are you different than a school? Is this like a tutor?
We do more than tutoring. So a school is the primary educator. We're supplementary. So basically, with us testing the kids, building the learning plan, we're going back and filling in gaps a lot of times. Sometimes when a kid struggles in school, it's because they're missing foundational pieces. So they're going to continue to struggle a lot of times until you build that foundation. So some kids, we may be testing them and they may be working to catch up to grade level. Some kids, especially gifted kids, get bored in school. So we may be testing them and they may be working ahead of grade level at their speed.
We were talking about confidence, and I'm telling you, what do you see in their faces when they get it, when the light bulb comes on?
They start to feel really good about themselves. That's one of the first things parents will notice is their kids may come in and they said that they hated math. It's their least favorite class. But sometimes in as few as a few weeks, that becomes their favorite subject.
Right, because they feel like they've mastered it.
They do.
And especially when parents, you know, there's a lot of times the parents don't even know, they can't even keep up. So it's hard when you can't give your kid at home the kind of the foundation that they need, or maybe the extra help. So this is a great resource.
Yes, and we also help with schoolwork. So we do that part where if you want us to help them with their homework, help them study for a test or a quiz, we will devote part of that instruction time to that. I know a lot of times, I have a daughter myself, that when I work with her, it becomes too emotional. We can't work together.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So that takes the emotion out of it. And how many Mathnasium locations in the Valley?
There's 11 Mathnasiums in the Valley.
Okay, so you can find one near you.
Yes.
All right, so we can start getting the math figured out. 1 plus 1 does equal 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, well maybe you need 3, 4, or 5 helpers to help you along the way. Here's how you can get some more information about Mathnasiums near you.
Well, if you'd like to get math help for your kids, just mention Sonoran Living and you can get an assessment, a consultation, and a 1-hour session for just $39. They have 11 Valley locations. All you have to do is go to mathnasium.com to find the one nearest you.